I tell people, they're like, it's hot there. You don't want to move there. Like, it's hot there. I understand it's hot. No, it's hot there. So having that expectation about that expectation, does that even make sense? Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel. You're asking yourself, why are there a whole bunch of boxes in the background, Aubree? Well, I will tell you. My family, we are moving. Out of the 8 years that we've been married, we have lived in Idaho, and we have moved around 5 to 6 times, I would say, because we're not just moving across town, we're actually moving to a different state. The funniest thing about it is when I tell people, they're like, it's hot there. You don't want to move there. Like, it's hot there. And I grew up in Georgia, and so I'm used to like hot weather. I'm used to like humidity making it feel hotter than it actually is. In my mind, I'm like, yes, it's gonna be hot, and I have an expectation of me even being there and be like, wow, it's even a lot hotter than I thought it was gonna be. So having that expectation about that expectation, does that even make sense? Either way, there's lots of fun opportunities down there for my family, and we're excited for this new chapter and adventure in our lives. For today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my top 5 blushes for the summer. Blush is one of my favorite steps when it comes to makeup. I love blush so much, but I am very picky about formulas. I'm very picky about colors. I'm very picky about how it applies. So I think all the blushes here that I have to share with you are all Drugstore, which is amazing. I tend to shop at the drugstore. It's rarely an occasion where I buy a high-end product. Now, not saying that I don't own high-end. I just prefer to, if I can find something at the drugstore and it works great, there's no need for me to scope outside of that price range. With that being said, these are my top 5 blushes for the summer. First one is this bubblegum pink color, which is so viral right now. This one is from the brand Covergirl. This is in the shade Pink Candy, and it is just a true bubblegum pink. I love it so much. When I started seeing a lot of people use like this bubblegum pink color for their blush, I was really into it and I really wanted to try it, but all the products that they use are all like high-end brands, and I was like, I don't want to just spend a whole bunch of money on a blush that I may end up hating. Came across this, and I had never really tried very much CoverGirl makeup before, and so I picked this up, and it is a true bubblegum pink shade. These blushes in general just are such a beautiful formula. They blend out so beautifully, and as you can see in this video where I'm applying it, it really just gives you that really beautiful flush of pink on your cheeks, but it's not like too overwhelming. Like if you see it in the pan, you're probably gonna be like, wow, that's gonna be really bright on my cheeks, but it's really not. It's so beautiful. All right, the next blush is also a blush from CoverGirl, and it is in the shade Classic Pink. It's actually the blush that I'm wearing today. Now, if you want just a really nice pink color for your cheeks, but you don't want to go too crazy and bright like the first shade that I showed you, this is such a beautiful shade. It really just kind of adds just that flush pink color. All right, next one is a cream blush. Now, when it comes to creams and liquids, I tend to be really picky about it because for me, I'm not the best at blending them out. This is from the brand Pixie, and this is their On-the-Glow blush. Very similar to the first shade that I showed you, which is Pink Candy from CoverGirl, that bubblegum pink shade. First of all, the packaging is just so fun and stunning. It pops up like this, and it just is like a stick form where you can just like apply it on. Has a little bit more of a glow to it, hence the name On-the-Glow blush, and it's really easy to blend out with your sponge. So you just swipe it on the cheeks and then you blend it out with your sponge, and it just gives the most beautiful, gorgeous glow without being too much, and you still get that baby doll pop of pink. All right, next shade is from the brand Milani, and I actually had to kind of pull this out from the back of my stash because I kind of forgot about it. During other seasons of the year, I don't wear this. This is from Milani. This is in the color Coral Cove, and it really truly is just a true corally peachy color. It's so beautiful. But this is just a really pretty color. I love it for spring and summertime especially because it just does give you that really pop of color for the summer. All right, we're down to number 5. That went really quick. I'm sorry. The next one is from the brand Essence, and my writing completely faded off. But this is their Pure Nude Baked Blushes, and this is in the shade Pink Flush. A baked formula, so it's going to have a little bit of a sheen to it. But when you apply it to the cheeks, it has a little bit more of a raspberry-ness to it, but it still leans more like pop of pink, kind of peachy tone in a way. I feel like I had it right next up to the Milani blush on the other cheeks, and so I felt like they almost kind of looked very similar, but you guys let me know in the comments if you think that they look similar. Regardless, I love this blush because it blends out, it's pigmented, and it really is just fun for summer. It gives you a little bit of glow, a really beautiful like raspberry, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Actually also really like this shade. This is in the shade Pretty Peach. But I just tend to lean toward this shade more. For me, pinks definitely are just a more flattering color in general versus like more peach color. But I still do every once in a while like to pop like a pop of like peach or coral into the mix as well. All right, guys, that is the end of this quick little video showing you guys my top 5 blushes for this summer. I hope that this helped you, and I hope that you can see that you can find some really fun blushes for the summer at the drugstore. You don't have to go buy a high-end blush to get that same effect. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you're not subscribed, make sure you click the subscribe button. It's free. And if you want to be notified of future videos that I upload, make sure you ring the bell as well, and then you'll get notifications every time a new video of mine goes up. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!